All right, welcome back everybody. So we're gonna make some slime today. Now, we've been doing this for probably like 2 months. I didn't actually realize how easy it was until me and Stacy started looking into doing it. It's literally 3 ingredients: glue, borax, and this is mixed into, now I actually heat my water up on the stove, not to boiling, but just hot enough to basically where the borax will dissolve into the water. And when we started doing this, it was like, all right, just freaking pour the glue in, add the borax water, and mix. I mean, that's really it. I don't know why like everybody thinks it's so complicated, because it's not. It's really not. So let's we'll pour a good amount in here. Now, obviously when we do bigger batches, we do all the measurements by the cups and make sure that when we're adding the borax, everything's measured out. It's worked, but for this demonstration, just gonna pour the freaking glue in the bowl. And this is what I found the trick. Do not add all of this in here. And I will say this is probably this is 2 cups of water, so about a tablespoon of borax per cup of water. What you want to do is just add a little bit at a time, and then we'll mix that in. And really what I'm looking for is it to start pulling from the sides of the bowl. So as I'm mixing it, you can see they're starting to kind of clump up. Now, what I really want it to do is just really mix that borax water in, and that's really it. I mean, it's as simple as that. And guys, I love this slime journey. Me and Stacy have been having a blast doing all of this, but I've seen so many people ask, like, what do you put in the slime? What do you mix in the slime? How do you make the slime? It's just 3 ingredients: water, borax, and glue. It's not complicated, I promise. So now I'm impatient, so I'll probably overactivate this, because what I'm gonna do is, now you could probably sit here and stir for another 5 minutes. I'm gonna pour a little bit more water in there, and you can see here that it really starts to basically pull all of that in. Now, you got to get in there with your hands at some point. So, all I'm doing is just mixing it with my hands. And you can see it's just slowly starting to really just kind of pull from it. And as we go through, you can see there, like, it's just starting to completely pull away from the sides. And just knead it a little bit. And this is really overactivated. Like I said, you probably could have done the first water there and just stirred it, but just to kind of, as we roll through it. Now I'm just going to roll this around the bowl to get all that noise from the bowl itself. And you can hear it kind of, it's really probably just, ultimately probably should have just done the first one, but you let this sit for a day or 2 and have a nice white base. You could add baby oil to it, maybe some lotion, just to kind of give it that sheen. Definitely helps with it. But so this one is really, so you can see it tear there. A little too much activator, but let's try it one more time. And what we'll do is Magic of editing. I will stir the crap out of this thing. So we'll add a bunch of glue. Some glue. All right, so this time, just a splash of activator. And what I'll do this time is just stir this one for like 5 minutes. And we'll see if we can get a more stretchier consistency. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit more. I can't help myself. I'm just, it's, there we go. Can see that starting to turn. All right, let me stir this one for like 10 freaking minutes. See if we can get it so it's not so stretchy. All right, I gotta take a break. I need a minute. Let's see this one. See, it's quite sticky. Now I'm pulling this one pretty slow. If I just yank at it, see how overactivated that is? But probably let this sit for like a day or two. It'll probably be a nice consistency. It's really not too bad. It's really not. All right. See that though? Still not enough. Not enough. All right. See, we'll throw the extra on the first batch. There we go. Let's start to pull. All right, let's see. We can get this. To pull. Now, I didn't use as much borax in this one as I did in the first one. You can see it's still super underactivated. I don't know. Oh, yes. And really, that's just, it's still, to me, it still needs some more activator. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's quite a mess. So we'll add just a tad bit more in there. Maybe what we'll do is, just so my hands won't just stick to it. And you can do this too with your other slimes that you get. You can throw a little bit of activator on your hands if it's really sticking to your hands. See there? Now my worry is, did I add too much activator? And I think that's the hardest thing with making slime, is getting that recipe right. And really, see, this one feels just like the first one, but not too bad. Not too bad. It's definitely, I mean, you gotta really, at this point, you really just gotta stir it. This one's not looking too bad though. It's not too bad. Let's see there, it just rips. But you let that sit for a day or two. Let that activator kind of come out of it. This one. Let's see, I mean, just letting it sit for a few minutes. It's actually really not bad. Really not bad. This one's pretty good. You know, I'm gonna just let it sit on the table there. There you go. Some basic slime with some glue, borax, and hot water. Tablespoon of borax to about a cup. Add it very lightly at the beginning and slowly keep adding it in, keep stirring it, and ultimately you will get, oh, that just tears the slime. But I will say this is probably a little more overactivated than I would like, and that's just time. Just take your time with it and you should be able to knock this out. All right, that's it. Well, hold on. Let's, yeah. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Probably could have dumped this out on the table and just let it sit. It's got some nice pops to it though. But yeah, I mean, that's it. It's really simple, guys. Some glue, borax, water. Take your time with it. Have fun. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.